Hello, everybody. This is Fighter Counts of the Geek Fighters, along with Double RPG Invisible Ninja, to play more Suikoden 3, or as I like to call it, Seven Blows of the Dragon, Japanese anime style.
I'm the king of the weenies!
Damn right.
Exactly.
But yes, hi everybody. We are back for more of
All right.
Suikoden 3. And if you
This
remember...
is the first stream post-finishing training.
Yes! Our boy, Fighter Kaus, he's about ready to start actual work pretty soon.
Yep. It's just a long, complicated process of onboarding because they really want to make sure I'm not a criminal.
Oh, yeah.
It takes about a week or so. They really want to make sure. Which I understand. You know, considering where I'd be working. I'm like, no, I get it. I'm just like, man.
Yeah.
A little much. Especially paying $35 I don't have.
Oh, because of the fingerprint thingy?
Yeah, they charge you for that. Like, really?
Yeah. Something's not right there, if you ask me.
Part of me's already like, they're like, we want you to stay. And my family's even like, do keep the job. I'm like, I don't gotta keep it if I don't want it. It's up to me.
They're like, stay with us. Please.
I'm like, I ain't finna stay nowhere I don't want. I mean, hopefully I do stay. But if I find something else, why not jump on it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
But that's me. I gotta go. I go to the bathroom actually. So what are you guys?
Oh, you gotta
How's your
go.
week?
You gotta go to the bathroom again?
Not like yesterday though.
Oh, okay. My week's been hit or miss, but for the most part, it's been pretty good. Been playing a lot of Banjo-Tooie this past week to see how far along I can get with that, and also started a little bit of Mario and Luigi Brothership the last couple days.
Ah, yes. A really stellar 5 out of 10.
Suck it, IGN. No one can take you seriously, especially when you have the letters IGN, to spell out the word ignorance in your name.
Well, like I said, this is the same place that gave Sparking Zero the same score they gave Concord, so yeah.
I guess.
But there's too much RPGing and not enough platforming for my Mario boner. Which reminds me of that one time in Super Paper Mario when it just becomes like Dragon Quest out of nowhere for like one fight.
Oh yeah. Which, ironic you say that, since Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake comes out this week, coming up.
It does, yeah, finally.
Yeah. After Dragon Quest XI's, that's a Dragon Quest game that I've been looking forward to playing next. So yeah, if you guys remember in the last episode, we got done with Hugo's third chapter, and we got started with Thomas's second chapter, and we're going to go through the rest of that second chapter today, and then get on with Ghetto's third chapter after that. Alright, so basically our main objective right now, since the Zexan Council has the place somewhat surrounded, our main objective is to actually get Hugo and his party out of the premises, so that way they don't get taken into custody. So, basically, long story short, we have a war battle that's going to happen right about... almost right about now, I would say, but another cutscene is happening at this point. So, how's your week, Metal? Aside from you having trouble with Mario Galaxy last night?
Well, even then, you get it eventually. So, not too bad actually. Like I said, even though Galaxy does hitch me up in places, I think I can get around it a bit once you figure out where the damn bullet bills are supposed to go.
All right.
Hey, there you are. That didn't take you too long.
Hey, Ghost.
Well,
Welcome
it's
back.
number one.
Oh, okay.
Which is better than number 3, which is 1 and 2 at the same time.
All right, now
Don't even ask what a number 4 is. Oh, God.
Here we have the war battle going on right now. So basically, we have to stay alive for a determined number of turns, and that way we can actually claim victory. Otherwise, if our our ally units are all destroyed in this fight, then basically it's game over. Then we have to restart from the last save point.
Yeah, having to
Surprised I don't have
protect
that as a
useless
soundbite.
moments.
Game over. For Street Fighter 2.
Oh, yeah.
Game
Julia's price.
over.
Children really want it. Oh man, Raul. Man, class act, that guy.
Indeed. Do.
Yeah.
Apropos of nothing.
So yeah, been quite a week in terms of gaming. I mean, lawsuits up the ass from Nintendo, basically against that person who mocked Nintendo with the pirated Switch games, as well as Pal
Oh,
World.
God, yeah.
Pal World. How much it's going to cost for that class action lawsuit against them, which some people are surmising that what Nintendo is doing is a case of bullying.
Essentially. Like, they don't want anybody with an even remotely similar premise to be successful, which is what some people are figuring. Even though the game is very obviously Mon-inspired, and Nintendo, has been historically extremely protective of its IP. So, it does make sense given past history.
Don't forget.
You're here forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say from what I've been playing of Mario and Luigi Brothership, it's been pretty fun. I mean, just based on first impressions alone. But, and like I said, I hardly can believe that that game's on a console, even though it's not a dedicated home video game console, but even though it is a hybrid, but still a console nevertheless. I think it's just because I'm more enamored with just how well done the cutscenes are, as they do tend to go for a more cinematic approach with the cutscenes, since it's the first 3D game of the series.
That does make sense.
Mm-hmm. But one thing I think a lot of people, are really just are just making a fuss about for no particular reason is like when you're selecting commands in battle, you can only use the A button to select for both Mario and Luigi, but whereas in the other games you only use A to select things with Mario, and with B you select things as Luigi with that button. And I'm just like, why are you
Yeah,
guys...
it's really simplification, just, because Nintendo does assume the average consumer, has the intelligence of a 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But I know it might be a usability, stylistic thing. Who knows? But
Right.
it is an interesting change, though.
But, I really do, I do like some of the simplified changes that they made, like, how you have to push the buttons for Mario and Luigi to do certain actions, like trying to jump over platforms as Mario and Luigi separately, whereas you only have to do it as Mario, and then Luigi will actually jump behind you automatically.
Oh, so you don't have to, do the same thing 2 times with both characters.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It does make some sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Hugo and his group actually managed to get away. We were actually able to help them get to where they need to be, so that way this battle can actually conclude. And you know, and I've also been playing, as I said, I've been playing a lot of Banjo-Tooie on the Nintendo Switch Online. And I gotta say, from what I've been playing so far, and actually knowing where I'm supposed to go, since I actually do have a guide with me, because Banjo-Tooie, going into that game blind, you're not gonna know what exactly to do. But if you were to use, say, like a player's guide or a walkthrough, then oh my god, it makes the game a whole lot better.
Oh yeah, because it basically walks you through the best routes to, basically that's the best way. I guess probably the best way to do all the jiggies or what have you.
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, it's
well as any little hidden secrets and everything that you wouldn't learn till later.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, but the game itself. I mean, when compared to Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, it is a huge game. Lot more huge than the first one.
Oh yeah, it's a lot bigger in scope. Instead of just being confined to like 7, 8, or 9 like enclosed little worlds, kind of like Mario 64-esque.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely a lot more open, kind of more sunshiny, I guess you could say in a way.
Oh, hey, Muteki.
Bit more open. Muteki! Hello.
He said that the Wi-Fi was giving him a bit of trouble, so that's why he couldn't come into the chat.
Damn, the Wi-Fi being a warrior again. Damn.
Yeah, I was about to say, the Wi-Fi warriors are giving Muteki trouble. Oh my god, we better...
I know!
It's funny you bring that up. I was literally...
Even when you're not playing fighting games, they still come.
Wi-Fi warriors.
Almost sounds like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Somebody should send in the Ethernet brigade to help them out, just to get rid of the Wi-Fi warriors.
I wonder if I could find that meme. Speaking of Ethernet, where it's just me, the Wi-Fi warriors. I gotta find. I'll put it in TGF chat. If I find, please tell me this. Yeah, there it is.
Nice.
I found it. It's.
I'll be back. Gotta head home on the range. Muteki, are you Kansan? Because that's the state of Kansas's official song, "Home on the Range."
Oh, yeah.
All about deer and antelope, I believe, and nothing else.
There. I know you're playing, Cal. So Metal, I put it. Me to Wi-Fi warriors. I'm Kazuya.
I'll check it out in a sec. Okay, just let me jump on here. Okay, there we go. It's updating. Haha! Meet all Wi-Fi warriors.
Also, this is a new one I just saw. This one's good too, because of the tagline.
Oh, June. Oh, June. Ugh.
Wow, there's even a guide how to make your own Wi-Fi Ethernet cord. Holy crap!
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. If you have the spare materials, yeah, there's no reason why you couldn't. I guess,
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the guide right now. Making Ethernet cables, simple and easy guide, actually shows how each of the little wires.
So what's your use, Wi-Fi warriors?
Yeah.
I mean, if everybody...
I should talk, but
if everybody can do that kind of thing, wouldn't that make it a more eco-friendly solution for everybody to make their own Ethernet cable?
If they know how.
If they know how, of
Oh
course.
yeah. If you know how and you got the materials, yeah. But not everybody like. Obviously, I don't think a lot of people could
If
probably
I
do
was an
that.
electrician, I probably could have fixed my drawing tablet cable without having to spend $40 that I really needed. Now that I have to do
Yeah.
the fingerprint thing,
Yeah.
really could have used that $40.
Yeah, that $40 could have been used for something far more useful, but you know how it is.
Wacom is like, ooh, this is a cable that is proprietary, so we're upcharge you.
Damn proprietary shit. Ah, that reminds me of that weird like Sony like portable DVD player that had a funky ass like horseshoe shaped proprietary rechargeable battery that everybody hated.
Huh.
Oh, yep, I remember that. Oh, hey, Star Child.
Hey, there you are, man.
ST, hello.
He said it'll probably cost more to make than to just buy, maybe.
Well, yeah, because then you got to like manufacturing at scale. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, ultimately the cost of everything does substantially go down because everything is done in bulk and it's always cheaper to do it in mass quantities. But yeah, economics, yeah.
Metal, when you said yeah, I thought you were gonna say yeah.
Look at that, we were thinking of two different songs. But that's okay because our brains were like,
Okay, got it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I thought I got a message.
well, what's the her name? Cecil?
Yeah.
I can't help.
Cecile, yeah.
Yeah, I can't help but think of The Simpsons, where Sideshow Bob's brother, his name.
Cecil, yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mm. Well, mind you, that whole family's are all murderers, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Just when you thought that one episode where there may be some redemption for Sideshow Bob, but nope. He gets put in jail again.
Yep. You'll live to regret this. Oh, great! Now I look crazy. Excuse me. Man, I love looking at things I drew months ago, and then it'd be like, "Oh right, I didn't fix that."
Oh, that happens. It happens with me with model kits. I was like, oh, damn, I thought I filed that down. Damn it.
Oh, bruh, I got a side buster. He's still just half finished. I still haven't finished his limbs. His head and torso is done, but not his limbs. And I'm just like, and then I'm like, right, what was it that I needed?
What did you need?
I don't know, something. I don't remember. Where I know I was on the limbs, but yeah, I don't. I think I forgot a step while making the torso too, so I'm like, oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
And then I still have two other model kits to make.
You know, I wish I had one of those posable dummies. You know, the wooden dummies where you can actually.
Yeah, the art, whatever.
Oh, those,
ones,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. That way it can help you with properly doing different poses and all that.
Some people you like them, some people don't. I guess it's preference if it
Yeah, but
works for you.
at the same time, I can hardly find it to be why it should be a detriment to anybody who's against it. You know?
Well, not a detriment, just some people just don't care for them.
Well,
Mm.
well, yeah, understandable, but still, it's just like, why, why not care? I just don't get it, man.
Well, I mean, I used the 3D ones in Clip Studio Paint that are basically the same, and
Mm-hmm.
for me, it's the proportions. I got the pose right, but not the proportion. That's why I just use actual references of actual photos or look at other artists and try to see what they do. Which, funny enough, they might have been using those dolls, but they know how to do the proportion. It's preference, you know. If you like it, good. If you don't, hey. I would never disparage one from using it. Because I use the 3D one sometimes too, but
Yeah. I mean,
nowadays
I guess
Yeah.
that's good as like a backup, I suppose.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For me, it would be more for gestures, I guess.
I guess one of the things I probably need to improve upon is like doing a lot more like close-up face shots, you know,
Ah,
just to get the details of the face better.
I got you. I need to do everything. Woo! Everything.
Just like Guile's theme.
Everything.
It goes
Basically.
with everything. Literally.
Bro, it's like not even. Man, I know it's the time of year for this, but I always get seasonal depression's real because like
Yeah,
it's so
sad.
dark outside, man. Like come on.
Yeah, so if you want to know what's going on right now, we had Leo and Percival of the Zexan Knights come to the Lake Castle to inform that Thomas is no longer the master of this place.
You are no longer master of this house.
Sadly.
Be gone.
When they forget that this place is just a joint ownership between the Grasslands and the Zexan Confederacy. But there must be something shady happening from behind the scenes for the council to actually do this kind of thing.
You must.
Okay, got it.
I mean, you know how councils are for, like, some kingdoms. They only think for themselves and not think about the well-being of their people.
You got a point there.
Yeah. They're like a completely separate government, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like how nobles and commoners treat each other, you know?
Just like in real life.
Yep.
Bum.
Nobles equals rich people, commoners equals poor folk like us.
I mean, usually.
Hmm. So, got any big plans for the holiday season coming up, you guys?
Depends on how much money I save.
Absolutely jack. So, in other words, the usual.
What I'd like to do is visit some people. How much is a trip to Hawaii?
Well, probably a lot more expensive than where I'm going in April.
I
You
guess
think?
Japan.
Even though it's the same country? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's a good question, actually.
It is.
Well, I thought I heard that international travel was a lot more cheaper than,
Domestic?
yeah,
I don't know.
domestic.
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna. I'll look it up. I mean, hey, you could be right. Let me see. Where we in April? Let me see. Trip to Japan, Tokyo. I'll do Narita Airport. All right, I should use incognito mode because you actually get a better deal. Hey, did you know that trick? I didn't even know that trick.
No.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Do it in incognito mode.
Hmm.
You actually get the legit flight to Tokyo. I'm picking I don't know when in April you're going, but it doesn't matter. I was just picking something.
Just pick me random, yeah.
Yeah. Sometime in early April, I think.
Sometime in
And
April.
time to see the Sakuras.
Yeah, the sakura petals. That'll be a
Bro,
great sight to behold.
Oh yeah, indeed.
sometime
Yeah, that's
in
the
April
time. Is late March, early April.
from somewhere in California.
Oh, God.
Where? I
Where?
told you.
Guess what, Serenity? We're going to America. I thought we lived in America. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, we're flying from America to America. Because that's where we live. Where are you going? Somewhere in California. That's not very helpful. Serenity, how much more clear can I possibly get? It's somewhere in California. But
Yeah,
where?
California ain't a very big place.
But where? Somewhere. Why don't you tell me where you're going? I just did!
Well, hey, if that show taught me anything, it's that, America has these villages of, like, magical Atlantean people that haunt the place until the ancient pharaoh comes through with the cereal orichalcos and shit.
By the way, cheapest flight I found in April to Tokyo,
Uh-huh.
$14.49 from where I am. Now let's do Hawaii. Let's do Honolulu. For all we know, you could still be right. Well, if it's like 3,000, I'm like, well, I guess Japan is.
Yeah.
For all we know, let's see. Oh no, it's only 641. In the same,
Really?
same time range. Yeah.
Really, huh? But I wonder how much, like, hotels and accommodations are. That could be that could be a deciding factor right there.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. Let me see. Let me check Christmas time. Let's see. I'm like, I'm out right on Christmas vacation. Whoo! Because it's so close, I guess it's way more expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
It went from 6, but if I want to go to Hawaii in December, it's 1,000.
Whew.
1,200.
You want to
Wow.
celebrate Halekilikimaka over in Hawaii? Well, you can't do that unless if you have 1,000 buckaroos, folks.
$1,000 dues.
I don't think I'm saving that fast.
Hey, you got it, but you're gonna save enough to go to Japan and keep yourself hidden in a briefcase or a suitcase.
Yeah, with an Xbox.
Yeah, with an Xbox, so that way you could pop out of that suitcase and be like, "Hi, Kyle." I'll be like, "Ah!"
Let's play Xbox and never leave the lobby.
Yes.
Damn straight.
Never leave the hotel lobby. What do you do? You came to Japan to explore Japan? What's wrong with you? Let's play Metal Wolf Chaos on the original Xbox. Right
Yes. we're gonna play the best damn American game on Japanese soil,
America.
and everybody in Japan should be honored.
now. Yeah.
Because they made the game.
That is hilarious. Most American game ever about mechs and the president is, from the Japanese.
Well, hey, playing as the President of the United States riding a mecha, that's badass.
Oh, yeah.
I would definitely want that person as my president, if they exist.
Who's to say they don't? You don't know what's underneath the White House. Other than the peacock, I guess. But, yeah.
Where they sound like chocobos, I take it, with their noise. Golly, it's like doing a road trip to Canada, and when you get to Canadian borders, you have an American flag and you wave it around to everybody just to piss them off. You know?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
I remember my sister saying she wanted to do that, go up to Canada, or saying that if she ever went up to Canada, she would bring an American flag with her, so that way she can wave it outside the window when making it past the border, and just have it constantly outside the window the entire time, just to see how much she can piss off the Canadians.
The answer is they probably wouldn't give a shit. So there you go.
All right, because your kind are a lot more passive-aggressive than anybody else, I take it.
Exactly. Less directly confrontational, more passive-aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, they don't kick people out of Canada. They politely ask those people to leave.
They just find you inadmissible and tell you to get out.
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much. I hope that part of me doesn't even do that when I'm in Japan, or else I could potentially be starting World War III, maybe.
What? Cal, why'd you start World?
Damn it! Why'd you have to go do that?
You had one job: play Xbox with Jerry in the lobby.
I started World War III? Son of a bitch! God damn it!
You saying that? Hey, Julie, you're not even paying attention to the mushroom clouds. Jeez. Oh no. Oh, Leo, save us. Cecil reminds me so much of Gareth from Fate.
Yeah.
Like, a lot.
Tried and true, and loyal to her master to the end. Very dedicated character. Well, maybe dedicated is not the word I'm looking for, but loyal. Yeah.
Yay!
Just like how, what's his name? Jonathan Joestar's most loyal ally.
Ah, yes. Avdol.
Oh my goodness.
No, Speedwagon. Robert Speedwagon.
Oh, Robert, yeah.
He's the best waifu. Speedwagon. I put in it since you're playing, so Metal probably see it, but Cecil and Gareth next to each other, and they look more than a little alike. And I'm wondering now if when they designed Gareth for Fate, they just were fans of Suikoden.
That, or they might have been looking everywhere for all the characters created in video games or entertainment, and they just wanted to use them as reference, possibly.
It's possible. Very similar, but yeah, it just could be.
I mean, we don't have
Could
any.
be a coincidence, or it could not be. Who knows at this, these days.
I don't. And besides, I don't think there's a character in Suikoden who would meet the criteria for them to be the inspiration for Mama Raiko.
Excuse me. No, but they look a lot alike. Looking when I'm like, wow.
We get done at 6. Oh well, would you look at that? Thomas has grown a backbone and going up and is going to go against his father.
Yeah, it's about
Oh.
time.
Thomas is saying, I like the who.
Yeah, I got my own tank engine. Let's rev up this bitch.
Damn straight.
See, even my dog agrees if you hear in the background.
Yeah.
Lisa, the dog is barking.
Exactly. All silence when the dog is barking.
Lisa, the dog is barking.
You're all in the Naval Reserve. Even your mothers are not here. My mom is. Bah.
Yeah. You can't talk to my son like that. Gotta poke him with a stick.
Yes. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I did manage to complete season 9 of The Simpsons. This week. Yeah.
I could have sworn Dash Dingo was earlier, but nope, season 10. You haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, I probably will
Dash
most likely.
Dingo.
I'll be most likely starting season 10 tomorrow night.
You'll tell me about fighting and devouring the 7 crystal babies. Or being deep didgeridoo.
Ew.
And Lisa was like, we'll see about that, mate.
Yes. Oh, also getting to season 10, I'll see your favorite scene in the entire series. When Homer is groveling because he can't even build himself a barbecue pit.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Damn
scene.
straight.
And then
That is some of the greatest stuff ever.
It's also in season 10 where he dreams he's Yogi Bear.
Oh,
I know the one.
It's also in that season. But yeah, no, that's my favorite one with the barbecue. That's still that does not. Although it's funny, yeah.
I mean,
It's one
seriously.
side
I
of
mean
the
that just you describing the part where all of a sudden he just takes an umbrella and just tries to ram it at the damaged barbecue pit out of context. I think he's almost done. Yeah, he's done. I wonder what season I'll get to where they start, talking about the Teletubbies.
I think pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
what was
remember
it?
exactly? But yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was either.
Did Gaga
Not-
just,
That would say hurt everyone?
did Gaga say hurt everyone? Gaga, cute
Yeah.
name.
You name it. What?
Now to present to you all, Tinky Winky, not guilty.
Acquitted of manslaughter. Guilty.
Oh yeah, if we want to, we can actually name our castle right now.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yes.
Castle, I don't know, Jujugaba?
Nope, we're gonna name it Hanma.
Okay, that works too. Oh yeah, after Baki.
Well, we named the Flame Champion Yujiro.
Oh yeah,
No,
I guess that would
they're
make
both
sense.
Hanma, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I got you. Or do I?
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
I got you, or do I? Did you have it? No. Philippines. Let's go there.
With the pictures I've been seeing on my computer at the home startup screen, whenever I turn on my computer with the pictures of the Philippines, I'm like, yeah, I really do want to go there at times. Just to gaze at its majestic splendor.
Something.
Yeah. Anyway, now this castle is officially named Hanma Castle for the rest of the game.
Woot!
The Hanma blood.
Yes.
The Hanma blood will continue!
Yujiro made sure of that, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Baki is going to be coming around at some point, but just not in this game. Now, if only we could get Kirk Thornton to do narration as Yujiro for this, for the rest of this game. He'd be like, "Welcome to my castle."
He'll at least tell us, Solomon, I have returned. You know.
Yeah.
And then somebody else would yell at him, Nato! Nato! Drago! I'm just... Drago?
Alright, the second war battle for Thomas's story should be taking place here very soon, because since we are defiling the Zexan Council, they're going to try to take the castle back by force.
No!
We can fight them!
Now, this was one that Lord Doom was kind of concerned how I was going to get around to actually beating this, because if you're underprepared, then it could be a bit of a problem trying to get through the rest of this, this chapter. But if you go by what I just did in between recording sessions or stream sessions where I actually ended up recruiting characters in between episodes, then shouldn't have any problem. You know, it's just like that with every Suikoden game. Make sure you recruit many characters you can, because at certain points of the game, they can get very hectic without, having a lot of the characters that you need to fight alongside you. Like, when I was playing Suikoden 2, when I went up against Luca Blight, that was a monstrous battle, because of how cheap he is. But of course, if it wasn't for Humphrey having the fire sealing rune attached to him, then I'm pretty sure he would have taken a lot more damage from the fire rune that Luca had embedded in his blade. Which I should retract my statement that, yeah, he did become MVP in that fight when we were streaming Suikoden 2 all those years ago. I'm the king of the wieners. No? Okay.
He said that. Not me.
It's just there was silence going on in the...
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, no, you got it. Oh no, I got stream's buffering for me. Why?
Uh-oh. I haven't had any dropped frames or anything like that. But dropped flames, that's not a good thing.
I refresh, it's fine now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but it's a really darn shame that you've been having the encoding issues when you were streaming Sparking Zero yesterday. Because I remember when I was streaming Sparking Zero, I didn't have any of those issues whatsoever.
Remember when it came out? I streamed it for the whole week and I didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
It's just weird, but like I said, it might have something to do with your encoder being like too high, maybe.
That or OBS likes to reset
Or
itself
that.
at times.
It's hard to tell, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, like I said, after we get done with this battle, or this war battle with some random battles that happen in between, then we should be able to end off Thomas's second chapter. And like I said, he's the only character who has 2 chapters to his story when it comes to the Trinity Site system. Because the rest of the progression in the story comes from one of the 3 main characters when we get to chapter 4. Because we gotta pick who's gonna be the second Flame Champion after all. Yeah. But I already made my decision who it's going to be. Now, you know, that's another thing I need to do at some point is replay the games. Or replay Suikoden 3 multiple times, but choose the other 2 characters as the Flame Champion to see what their stories are like. Because I noticed that you do get different cutscenes based on whatever character you choose as the one who possesses the true fire rune. Yeah. I mean, I guess a good way to compare this type of mechanic with the different scenarios is like when you play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep with the other characters. You know, where you play as Terra, Ventus, or Aqua.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a while since I have, but
yeah, it's kind of like
I do remember. Yeah. Different.
Or say like Star Ocean: The Second Story, where you could play as either Claude or Reyna as the main character. Which, Jerry, I think that's going to be a present from me to you for this Christmas, is getting you a copy of Star Ocean: The Second Story R.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Because I know you really like Star Ocean, and I definitely know that Second Story R is definitely going to be up your alley to play it.
Oh, definitely. I remember playing the demo, and I was like, this is it. This is the one.
Yeah.
I like how I got into it late, but I'm like, yeah, I don't see what's wrong with Star Ocean.
Yeah.
People dunking on it. Oh. Well, mostly just Pat, from Angriest Pat. I don't know what he calls himself now. The Pat that hangs out with Wooly.
Oh.
He was like, only the second one's good. Oh, he acknowledges the second one, but he doesn't like the other Star Oceans.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong, but it's not like the only good Star Ocean game. I mean, there are others that are pretty good.
I mean, I'll give this Divine Force this credit. For me coming in without any experience and going to that latest game and so going like, oh, now I want to play the other games. Like, that's got to be something good, right? It made me want to play the other Star Oceans.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's something good about it, right?
Exactly. Even after playing it last year, I was really blown away with how well of an enhanced remake it is.
Yeah. They still haven't beaten Divine Force. I might go back and replay it.
And you know, it just kind of seems like it's really weird that I still haven't beat that or Tales of Arise yet, and yet you have. That just seems kind of backwards to me, you know?
Legit. To me as well. I'm like, wait, what?
But I will get to those eventually. Just a matter of when. But hey, you still need help from me when it comes to Dragon Quest XI's.
Oh, yeah.
Because based on what you're telling me, I know exactly where you have to go. Now, I'm really curious to know if Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake is still going to continue to use the old Victorian English dialects, like in the other games, 8 and 11.
Oh yeah. The way they talk, yeah.
Mhm.
Osaka.
But the more I look at it, when it comes to at least Dragon Quest, I can kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say give it a free pass, but more along the lines of where I'd say I can kind of say it's okay where they actually have that kind of thing going on for the game because of the different cultures that they have in those games. Like, you remember in that one town that had all those people who seemed like they were from, like, that were Latino, who spoke Latino? Those little kids who tried to take Veronica's wand because they wanted to,
Oh, I remember them.
yeah, and they say stuff like Placido and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it had Spanish words, yeah.
Yeah. And I remember you telling me about that when you, when you saw that scene, it just made you smile.
Yeah. Let's go. Yo, is today well, it is a holiday Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Cause woof.
Oh.
And these parts here, huh?
Yeah, basically it's just surviving for a set number of turns.
Augustine, Saint Augustine. Wow. Not the dog.
Yeah, god damn it.
Don't hit the dog. Oh. The dog.
No.
Golly. Maybe I need to tweet again.
And believe it or not, that dog is actually one of the 6 flames in the Trinity Sight System who you can actually play for extra filler. But it's just basically for comedic purposes and that kind of stuff. Doesn't really...
You know
What's up?
Yeah. I'll say my favorite, like a dog. My favorite character in Persona 3 is Koromaru. So
Ah.
when I did my tier list, I was like, I'm putting this dog above all your waifus. Dog.
Hot diggity dog.
Thanks for reminding me of No Mercy. Hey, Metal. Diggity dog. Sako. Was that Road Dog doing that?
Zako, that particular voice clip, I'm not sure if it is him.
Oh, good, you're here. I need to organize party. Okay, let's get I do want to get Augustine as one, and let me go ahead and get Twyken, the dwarf, because he's actually a pretty good customer too to use. Yeah, gonna get some healing going on for us in between battles. So yeah, We should have no problem getting through the rest of Thomas's story at this point, which should take us about maybe 15-20 minutes to finish up on his story. And then after that, we go to Ghetto, Chapter 3. Okay. Now, for this fight, we need to defeat all the Zexen marshals that are here. See? We're wrecking house. Got the worst of out of it. No, okay, never mind. We're all still standing pretty good in terms of hit points and all that. Yeah, there we go. As I said, we're wrecking house, boys.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Lord Doom, if you're watching, even though you're not in the chat, I'd say I'm in pretty good hands for the rest of Thomas's story. Or if you ever watch this, I should say.
Yeah, I don't know. But if you do, we already picked up that guy you said not to pick up.
Yes. The one you find to be the most heretical out of all the 108 Stars of Destiny and Suikoden 3.
Because he's a bird guy? I don't know.
No, he's of the Winged Horde, basically the Bat People.
Ah, yes.
Just
Bat
There's a
people.
dog guy right there.
Talk like bat, blind like people. Bat
Yeah.
people.
We have a dog man amongst our crew, basically of the kobold race.
Just like Toriyama wanted.
Oh yeah. Not only humans, but he had anthropomorphic animals too.
Is there any reason to have their helmets like that? Because I wouldn't think so. Oh, they got burnt up.
Mm-hmm.
They know, man. Daggone, oh man, you. And then you laughing about it,
Yeah.
and then they gradually you just set people on fire. You're an arsonist and a criminal.
And Cecile, you have the gall to call him Mr. Piccolo. Are you Gohan?
Yeah. You're all psychopaths. Can't just set people on fire like that, especially in armor. That's even worse.
Yeah.
The metal and then it being stuck in their own burning, smoking coffin. And
Golly.
look how happy-go-lucky he is.
yeah. For an old man, he is happy-go-lucky. I'm not gonna lie.
For somebody who just horribly burned 2 people.
Oh,
Awful person.
somebody clip this.
Try.
Fighter Couch's anti-firearm measures. Or something along those lines. So basically in this fight, you just have to defend for a few turns, because you can't actually win this fight.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that why nobody's staying around? Oh,
What?
never mind. Never mind. I had it muted.
Oh. Yeah, because even if you tried to hurt them, they won't immediately go down. So it's just a matter of trying to stay alive throughout this fight.
Do it!
Oh yeah, we can do it. It's just a matter of when the, it's gonna stop. I guess you could say.
Oh, hey, Muteki. He said, I'm back. Fighter, remember the helicopters I tried to get Sound out to buy? Yeah, and you were successful.
There we go.
Let me see. I'll put in Twitch clips.
Like I said, those enemies you can't defeat. But if you can survive, then you actually got through that fight.
I'm not on some country game. Oh, Muteki said he finally got the helicopter in. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Why didn't you tell me? I'm a DM him right now on Facebook. Well, you'll Sound out. I'm legit gonna DM him right now. I think he should be in here because he's like TGF, but
Yeah. Woof woof.
Oh no. Crazy guy. I'll...
Alright. Last fight for Thomas's chapter, and then this, then his story comes to a close in this game.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Gloppy. Oh, Muteki said he shouted at him on Discord. Sound out did. Yeah, but I want to hear from Sound Out. Darkon. He said that he did is huge.
Oh, look at Bruce Wayne's and Superman's mom coming in telling the Knights, "Get the hell out of my way, boys." Hard to imagine that's actually the reason why both characters ended up being so close, is because their mothers both had the same first name.
Oh, it wouldn't be the first time. There's this movie called Batman vs. Superman that was brought together by, a woman named Martha.
Yeah.
How do you know that name?
That's the name of his mother. God damn it! Swear to me! Oh. Got the seal from the Korea clan chief on the joint, of her signing the signature for the joint venture of the castle between the Grassland and the Zexen. So let's hear what Tom says from the official papers. It says, "So, as of midnight last night, Hanma Castle was sold to Lucia, chief of the Korea clan, by Thomas, the master of the castle." Haha. So this is no longer Zexan territory. And what you are doing has not been approved by council resolution and thus is considered an illegal invasion.
Yeah, I don't think they care about the illegal part.
And not to mention that this agreement is in effect for about 200 years, and that means that they only have to pay one potch based on taxes per year, I guess. Man.
Wow. Suikoden's legalese. I never thought I'd
Damn.
Yeah. The amount of sale is 200 potch. 200 potch. At the same time, Lucia of the Correa clan shall enter into a 200-year lease contract with Thomas of Hanma Castle. So basically 1 potch per year, or $1 per year to keep the castle.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Yeah, I would definitely want to live in a place like that if you only had to pay like that amount per year, but still get
A year.
Yeah, still get the same like high quality treatment of the place you're staying at, of course.
I guess so, Muteki.
What a sheer victory for us with all this going on. Now, you, sir, in the purple suit, get your curly pedo mustache out of here before we kick your ass all the way into next week.
Yeah, damn, that freaking thing's creeping me out, man.
Exactly. Oh, Percival actually has some new information or inside information as to what's been going on in the council. He says that there's been a few council members who have been taking bribes from the Holy Kingdom of Harmonia. Ooh.
Damn.
So that's why they're acting unilateral in this operation.
Excuse me.
Good job, Thomas. What a way to be a man.
Oh wait! I got shouted in the Discord. For
You
what?
did? For what? For what?
Well, I'm trying to see in Soundhouse Discord.
Oh, okay.
It was an at everyone. Oh, it's just an at everyone. Never mind.
Oh. Look at Piccolo, still smiling in the background. It's like, you're not innocent of all this. You just burnt 2 soldiers to a crisp.
Muteki said, "Dang, $1 for that much pot." You talking about before?
Yeah. Big old group hug. Hanma Castle is ours, after all, or for Thomas's group at least, for the time being.
Rockin'.
Because once we get the Zexan and the Grassland unification going on in Chapter 4, then it's going to be the Flame Champion's castle, whoever we pick. Out of all the chapters that end off on a really good note, I'd say this is
Yeah,
probably...
that's cute.
Yeah, I would say this is probably the one that ends off on the strongest note.
Let's make Hanma Castle great. That's what you were saying. But,
Yeah.
look
Make
at
Hanma great again.
He's just goofy, but you know what he reminds me of?
Hmm.
Metal, what's that one Pokemon that's a dog but has like a paintbrush tail? That's what he reminds me of.
Oh, Smurgle.
Yeah, it looks like Smurgle to me, like, but bigger.
Yeah, his whole thing is, yeah, he can copy moves. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now we're done with Thomas's story. So yeah, I mean, Thomas's story is completely optional if you want to go through it, but I'd say at least go through it, so that way you get a glimpse of some of the stuff that you wouldn't see throughout the overall arcing narrative. But yes, now that he is done, we don't have to deal with him anymore, so we just deal with the other 3 characters going forward. And with that, I'd say it's time for us to go to Ghetto's 3rd chapter.
For some ghetto time.
Yes, let's see what Mr. Eye Patch and his band of merry misfits are doing now since they left Harmonian grounds and yeah. We're back at Brass Castle with them. And look at that. Ayla is wearing a pink sweater. You know, that's one of the things I've noticed. That it seems like a lot of the stuff that people wear, don't they seem kind of like a bit too modern? Instead of, like, what you'd see in a fantasy game?
Legit. No, it looks like a modern,
it is
like,
very steampunky.
Like, that's just
almost
like what you'd find right now if you went to, like, Burlington Coat Factory.
Yeah, that or some thrift store of some type.
And not like, you know, what everybody else is wearing, and like, she looks like she stepped right out of 21st century.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so does her too, actually, Queen a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
not so much, but Isla definitely. Isla looks like she stepped right out of, like, well, right here, like Springfield. Like, she just stepped through a portal and landed in Suikoden. Like, what the world? Everybody else looks like Victorian era at best, you know?
Yeah, kinda.
But what's up with that?
It's like this game predicted what 20 years was going to be after this game released.
I feel like telling her to get off the dang roof.
Yeah.
Get off the dang roof, Mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Maul.
Yeah. Muteki even said isekai, so you're saying yeah, exactly. She looks like she got isekai'd here from like modern America.
So she was the one who got ran over by a bus and ended up in this world.
Possibly.
Is it just me, or do you think that plot device for isekais is really, really bad? Or just corny?
It's very bad.
Yeah.
No,
But
it's not just you. Most people are getting sick of it.
yeah, there's only so many isekais, man.
But just that
You can only do
about
the same
anyways.
thing so many times.
But just that plot device just to end up in that sort of world, it's just like, really?
Well, yeah, like Metal said, you can only just use it before it gets boring, and it's already past boring like 10 years ago.
Yeah, already ran it.
Yeah, we still get isekais, so there you
Yep.
go.
Already ran its course, basically.
God damn it! It's sad that I'm wishing to the return of the freaking Moe domination of the you know, the aughts in the early 2010s.
Now we can get power gloves for everybody, and the power glove is so bad. At least it'll help boost our defenses. Do you guys love the power glove, or do you think it's so bad?
I think it's
I think
bad.
I think it's cool, especially the wizard.
Exactly.
Muteki. What's funny is you. I don't. For all I know, you're right. Muteki said thanks to isekais, the truck market in Japan went down.
Ooh.
Because of all the truck coons. I know.
Excuse me.
Mercy.
Except for that one where, you know, truck hits girl
Excuse me
and
again,
truck
Chuck.
winds up in the fantasy world.
See, now that's a take that I'll at least give a shot.
It's just like this modern truck just randomly appears in this fantasy world because it hit a girl and died.
Woof.
Like from a world where instead of, the girl where the girl gets these guy, the vehicles do her. It's a story of like this night and City's like, holy shit, it's this modern cube van, and they, I don't know, use it like a giant armored battle tower or something.
Alright, so... Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just trying to upgrade some of the skills for the characters. I think I might want to increase that focus ability, but I think I'll be worrying about that as I... whenever I have to grind in between sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do need to get her to learn freeze because foes will be immobilized if I, land a successful attack. Oh, mercy.
Excuse me.
Went down the wrong pipe, dude?
I guess so. I hate when that happened. That happened to me, a couple of days ago, remember?
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Uh-oh.
Go.
Oh, no. It was, the weather app just popped up on my computer just telling me how nice it is outside.
It needed to interrupt your day to let you know, hey, it's really nice outside. Now, for me, my weather app is saying red flag warning for wildfires.
Oh, is it windy like crazy where you're at right now?
It's windy like crazy, and it's warmer than usual, yep.
Ugh.
And it's been like that for, like, a week.
Yeah, it's like 62 where I'm at right now. So it's really lovely.
Oh, but Techie said, oh, you got wildfires too? We have, what you call it, threat? But so far, none have popped up that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
And again, some have. Yeah, we'll get them.
It just seems like California and Arizona are the ones that,
When they get them way more, yeah.
Yeah, get them way more. They're on the short end of the stick of getting wildfires that just break out all of a sudden. Because of the
Techie said
heat.
he thought it was only in Cali. No, it can happen up here in Northeast if it's
Yeah.
conditions are right, which they are right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not supposed to happen here that much, but yeah.
Yeah. And they can even happen where I'm at, too. So, yeah. Even the
It's dry
Cantonese...
enough and windy enough.
Even the Cantonese are not immune to them.
It's dry enough and windy enough. That's all you need.
Exactly.
So far, so good, but they are giving these warnings for a good reason, because some moron out there could be like, I'm gonna throw out my cigarette in this bushy area with all these dry leaves. And then,
Ugh. Well, that definitely reminded me of that one scene from Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco, when that guy in the dog pound truck threw his cigar at that one house and it got burned to a crisp, basically. Never thought I'd even bring up that movie of all things. And I love both those movies. The first and the second one. Which I assume both of you have seen those movies as well. Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that movie. Homeward Bound, yeah.
Where Michael J. Fox
Cat.
plays
Oh.
the American Bulldog, Chance, and Sally Field plays the Himalayan cat, Sassy.
Oh yeah, Muteki remembers it too. Yeah.
You know, that's like the TV broadcast or the ABC broadcast of the first movie, Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey, is one of those things that needs to be brought on to like Internet Archive because I remember the TV broadcast of that movie actually had scenes that were not in the theatrical version. So it's like it's one of those things that should get restored and put online or something like that, you know?
Well, hey Disney, you got your own streaming
Yeah, you're
service. I'm
right.
just saying.
You're
Yeah.
right, Muteki. You're right, exactly. He said kids these days, Gen Z, don't know. Yep.
Yep.
I just also had an unrelated thought, but related to earlier where we were talking about bit rates.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
I just thought about it now, and when I checked my bit rate, it was... OBS must have reset or something, because what Metal said is right, because it was higher than I usually had it.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
why
it probably did.
I thinking about like, wait, that
Something
was
happened
higher.
and it reset.
So that's probably why I kept going uncoding overloaded yesterday. To lower the bit rate.
And would you look at that? Gato can attack twice with his sword, or swing his sword 2 times to do more damage.
You mean like Hero and Lunar when he had enough level he kept going back? Oh, he'd go for like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Remember when Jean could do it 5 or 6 times when she got at a high level? Where she could use her martial arts?
And she had like Kaiokens and Shoryukens, yeah.
Yeah, she can even do, even had Shadow Clones who could do Shoryukens along with her.
Well, God, Isla looks so out of place the more you... Now you point it out, now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, right?
She's... Oh my goodness, it's jarring. What's this modern woman doing here? He's on like old-timey clothes, and she's in modern clothes.
Right.
Modern hairstyle. Everybody else looks, like I said, Victorian era, like 19th century at the latest. Like the steam engine was just invented. She's over here like, I got an iPad. Like, wait, what? Reese's caramel and oh man, I need some hot chocolate. This is the perfect time to get some hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, it does. I mean, the time is perfect right about now for that kind of thing. Since you know it is bound to get colder, after all. You know, funny thing, when I'm going to Japan, I am going to be having my Nintendo jacket that I usually wear with me. I'm not sure if I showed it to you guys before, you know, through like webcam and whatnot, but it's funny that I'm going to be going to Japan wearing that at the same time where you're, quote unquote, are going to bring your Xbox over if you get to Japan, Jerry. And then people in Japan are going to be like, wait, what is this heresy? And then we'll be like, well, don't you know that they've actually been having a good business relationship in these recent times?
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta watch the heresy. I mean, they're all over Japan.
I mean, for God's sakes, we got a lot of rare games from Rareware that they made for the Nintendo consoles back then that are now on the Nintendo Switch Online app. How awesome is that?
Yeah, which is...
That's hella cool.
It is kind of cool.
Gotta say it like Cartman from South Park. That's hella cool.
It's hella cool.
Oh, I can't go there yet. I gotta go to Vine del Zexe first. Because that's where we will figure out where to go next, story-wise. You know, we had a lot of fun right before we came on the stream. Kaus was watching some videos
Yep.
about some of the Dragon Ball Z card RPGs or Dragon Ball card RPGs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's funny how that Android one, just Wolf Super Saiyan Densetsu though, is great. That one I want to play now that I know they're all translated.
Mm-hmm. But it does have a learning curve. I will say it that much. If you know how to play card battle systems and that kind of stuff. And that's something that I'm not really the best at, per se.
Until Metal and Wheels taught me Yu-Gi-Oh, I would have been like, "Yep," but then Metal and Wheels were like, "Yo, you gonna learn Yu-Gi-Oh?" And I'm like, "Sure." Y'all were like, "Yeah." And then he threw a Max C card in my face, and I was like, "What?" I was Metal's like, "Hmm." Wait,
Yep.
you remember being physically near me, Metal, throwing a Max C card? Because oh dang, he dissociated.
Oh no.
We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, Metal. Come on.
It's like, what the hell?
I was making a Max C joke, Metal.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted at the second.
Oh. I was making a joke that you taught me Yu-Gi-Oh, and then he threw a Max C card in my face, which never happened.
Well, I'm glad. Well, I'm glad I never did that. Sheesh, that would have been horrible. Plus, I don't have any Maxis.
As we were talking about the Dragon Ball card games, I said I also felt intimidated by card games until you and Wheels taught me Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, yeah, we try, you know. We try to alleviate any drama, as well as try to explain everything kind of clearly.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Because as I told you, growing up, all the kids around me didn't want to teach me nothing, or taught me wrong.
Yeah, those guys are assholes.
Okay, so in order for this part of Ghetto's story to continue, since we're here at Vene del Zexe, we gotta stay at the inn. And then we'll get our next destination after getting through this part. And I think the next place we go to as Ghetto's group, that'll be the place that we'll finish up at.
Alright.
For today's stream, or this week's stream. And I will be taking the time in between streams to grind the characters a bit more if I can.
Everybody loves grinding, said no one ever.
I love grinding.
If you could see the look I gave, Rob, just like it was the press X to doubt look from LA Noir.
Oh. Woof. Funny to think that Isla is the one who drinks soda, but yet they have beer at those taverns. God, it's like she's trying to become the next Soda Popinski in Suikoden.
Oh, hey, it's better than vodka Drunkitsky.
Yeah.
Yeah, vodka Drunkowski. Soda Papit. Oh my goodness! Did I ever tell you about my dad never beating him in Punch Out and staying up till 4 a.m. trying to beat him?
Oh,
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Soda Papinski was like his nemesis. In the, oh my goodness.
I didn't even know your dad was that big into Mike Tyson's Punch Out back in the day.
Oh, he was. I like when we techie said about LA Noir. You see. I'll read it then. He said I played LA Noir one time and did a lie run yelling at interviews.
That does sound funny.
Yeah, L.A. Noire, that's another one of those games I've been meaning to try out. I want to get the remaster on PS4. Because I don't think they have the remaster available on PC, but if they do, then I think it's still stuck between Epic Game Store jail. You know? Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I wonder how many games are still stuck behind Epic Game Store's clutches and still haven't made it to Steam yet, you know?
Yep. Oh. Something I was gonna say. Shoot, you said Steam. Oh, right, Sega games going off, and I guess do you think there's gonna be a?
Yeah, some are getting delisted, sadly.
Yeah, if they're going to be doing, like, franchise collections, kind of like what Capcom's been doing as of recent and like what Konami's been doing as of recent, then I guess there's some truth that, you know, that's going to happen as to why they're delisting all the, you know, the Sega and Genesis Mega Drive classics.
It would make some sense.
But then again, it kind of makes you wonder whether or not if this is a valuable option for them to do that kind of thing, because of the so many different franchises that are under their belt with those collections. It's like every single game's gonna have. But then again, I guess you could say, you know, not every single franchise needs to have its own collection, as there's some games that, you know, one-off games could be in its own collection, kind of like what Konami did with the, what was it, the Arcade Classics collection or whatever? Their first,
That is, yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting that they did have one before the Castlevania and Konami ones.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting that.
Alright, so we need to go up to the North Cave, finally, or the North Cavern. And like I said, once we get through the entirety of that, then we'll end off the stream for today.
Nice.
Alrighty then.
And we've been to this cave numerous times before.
Oh,
So-
Mateki said prices of physical for the Sega collection on Switch is going up and it's in demand.
Mm-hmm.
I could see. I believe it.
Yeah, I think I already got the Sega Genesis Mega Drive Classics on Switch digitally, so I don't have it physical. But then again, I probably would want to stick with the PC version because it has all Sonic the Hedgehog games on there, including 3 and Knuckles, which the other, you know, on the other platforms, they don't have those 3 games on those two games on there.
Weirdly enough.
Yeah. And besides, you get the Michael Jackson music in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 instead of, what they had to replace for the Sonic Generations or Classics, whatever, that compilation. I mean, I understand licensing agreements, but I'd say taking away those last 3 songs in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was just a really bad decision on Sega's end. Because freaking Ice Cap Zone, man, you can't diss that song. That's like the best song in that game.
Sonic Origins.
Oh yeah, the Sonic Origins collection. It's just when they changed those songs, I was like, "Are you serious?"
It's a bit of a niggling thing, but it wasn't that big of a deal to me personally. But yeah, they did change it for reasons. Reasons possibly.
Right.
So,
but still, terrible decision, I feel. It's like if they did a re-release of Yakuza 0 and they had to change all the songs that were, in that game. I guarantee you people would be extremely pissed off about that. Or even, saying the final boss fight in Lost Judgment. Imagine if they took away that, if they did a re-release on that.
My goodness.
I'm pretty sure you would be extremely pissed off about that, Jerry.
Yes, that's one of my favorite songs ever! Take that away? Nah, you're killing the whole fight. Nah. I'd be livid about that. Man, that was like my alarm for a bit,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That final boss music. Oh my goodness. Money's too tight for steak. Steak? Sure. Steak.
S-T-E-A-K or S-T-A-K-E steak?
E-A-K.
No, that's what you gotta think of.
Because Homer... I think of this because of Sound Now kept going about playing Sparking Zero, and I was just like Marge, and he was Homer. Marge asked, "So what should we have for dinner?" Homer says, "Steak." And Marge's like, "Money's too tight for steak." And Homer just says, "Steak?" again. And she's like, "Yeah, sure, steak."
Steak.
And I'm just like, that's Sound Out. When we were playing Sparking Zero, I was like, "What should I play Friday?" Sparking Zero, and I'm like, I'm not gonna set up the Elgato. Sparking Zero. Fine, Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero.
Do you really dislike the Elgato that much since I gave it to you?
No. By dislike.
Whoa!
Where does?
Where the hell did that come from? Jeez.
Well, you said you didn't want to set up the Elgato, and I was like, do you not like it that much?
I don't like setting it up.
Oh, okay.
Because of all the chords.
Right.
And
Chord management.
I like. It just takes me a while because of all the chords and the way the room is set up, not the actual. I don't dislike the actual thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Just an ass to set up.
Yeah.
Right. I know what you mean.
Because I think I should show you a picture of how cruddy it looks when I set it up, and I showed Alex a picture. And you're gonna be like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, this is why."
Yeah, I know I need to upgrade my Elgato capture card eventually to get what is it, the 4K 60X or whatever it's called. Duke. Hello.
Nukem? Torture?
Oh, and there's a lovely lady with a giant pair of chesticles next to them.
At first, I was like, Kai, you can't say that in Australia. And then I looked at the character model, like, oh, okay. The game itself is basically putting them out for everybody to see. Alright, that's...
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually in the game. Alright, then.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. It learned to imitate me exactly. I'm putting the, my Elgato, how it looks. And it's like, yeah, never mind the mess. It's just... it's always gonna be a mess in this room, like...
Yeah.
Gato! Solomon, I haven't...
You know, after the stream's over, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be wanting to watch episode 5 of Dragon Ball Daima, but I still need to watch episode 4.
Well,
Yeah, I haven't watched 4 either. I usually watch it when it goes up on Netflix here in Canada, usually Friday mornings, but I didn't this week, so. Because I was busy, but yeah, I need to watch some Daima myself. And get my Wonderland on wheels. Yeah, it's a good song. I like
I
it.
know, I like it too, yeah. I don't know,
It's about the show. Oh,
exactly, I think
about
you
how
were
it's a
there
new
with-
story and how Shenron's cool.
I think, were you there with the rest of us were like, he was like, it sucks, the rest of us were just like...
Yeah. Yeah, but it's about the show. It's about the actual show, though.
It's like,
It's a good song.
it's
a good song, yeah.
It's not just a licensed song.
You're
It's
on-
about
you're
the
on your
actual
own there.
show.
You're on your own there. That
You know,
song
I-
gets stuck in your head, man. Yeah?
I kind of asked
Does,
myself, is Wheels slowly becoming Demon Wolf, where he doesn't like a lot of things?
Probably.
Oh, that's inside baseball, don't worry about it. Golly. Background. Oh, you got a duel here.
Yeah, but I'm kicking his ass. What a scrub. Didn't even break a sweat.
Duel of the Iron Mike.
Oh, that's right. Although I might have weird stuff with certain fandoms sometimes, that did remind me of something funny I did see this week. Was, random picture of a Latam gang member wearing a Robo Knight mask
Huh.
from Power Rangers Megaforce. So yeah, just some guy standing around some slum holding a freaking like shotgun, wearing a shitty kid's Robo Knight mask. It's hilarious.
Hey, McGruff, you want to be wielding that spear right in front of Ace here? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, don't worry. We'll give you a free pass on that. Seeing as how he is always the butt of all jokes in the group. Oh my god, he kind of does look like McGruff. If he has the eye patch. What was the name? Gao? Oh, I see. From Final Fantasy VI. That name. Okay, so... our meeting point is just past this cave here, and all the way at the end, we finally meet our contact. As I say that, and then we enter a random battle all of a sudden.
This is news! Scalpers are struggling to resell PS5 Pros because nobody wants them.
Well, yeah, I wonder why.
Because it's extremely unnecessary. And if anything, maybe Sony should have just, waited and just, waited until now, to release the PS5. Probably, would have been an idea.
Yeah, well, they're pulling
I mean,
out...
that's one thing I've heard a lot of people floating, is that the 5, along with, like, the Series X and X, are just extremely unimpressive. And, probably, I think some people have called it the shortest graphical leap that gaming has ever taken, because it was barely noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with PS4 Pro, too. There wasn't that much of a leap.
There was definitely, like a bit of a jump between the 4 Pro and the 5, but it wasn't a huge jump. And again, the jump between, like, the 4 and the 5 and the 5 Pro, again, it's technically alright, but PS5 doesn't really have too many, shall we say, showstoppers that really showcase it to its fullest. Because a lot of their exclusive franchises are just getting shat out on PC after a year or two anyway, so what's the point? Except for Bloodborne. They seem to want to keep that one on PS4 for some reason. Because they hate money. I don't know.
So, this was Ghetto's contact, who we were supposed to see in the cave. It's Salome of Chris's group. Now, I gotta say, Salome is actually a character who's probably one of the greatest characters in this game, because he's actually the type of guy who's, like, very reliable for something, no matter where his loyalties lie, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just, if you experience him throughout this whole game and you just see how much he helps out, especially when you have the unified army, you're like, geez, I wish I had a guy like him, be loyal to me all the way to the end in case if I was in an RPG, but,
Yeah, bros to the end.
Yeah.
And unless it comes down to the last Phoenix down, in which case, screw it, I'm using it on myself.
Sorry, you couldn't even use that on Aerith, no matter how hard you try after she got yeeted off.
Yeah. Oh, but if you do this certain thing and get this materia, and get the Super Phoenix down, she'll come back and you'll be able to kill frickin' Psycho Sephiroth with one hit.
Now, I'm actually very curious to know what that recent speedrunning exploit was, where you could actually save her from her impending doom.
I've sort of heard of that. Yeah, speedrunners kind of found a way to break the game and keep her around. Because I know there are glitches and shit you can do to game the system to keep her on your team after she's supposed to die, but like I said, those are unintended. So.
Salome kind of looks Salome or Salom, whatever his name is.
Salome.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
He looked like a character from Record of Lodoss War. He looked like the one magician.
He kind of does. I can see the resemblance.
Slade, I think his name was. Slade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I love Lodoss.
Oh, of course.
Slane, that's it, yeah.
So basically, Salome explained about how, you know, the thing, like how everything just went south after the assassination of the Lizard Clan chief, and how it seems like everybody in Grassland has been pitted against each other. It's because of the Masked Bishop and the people that are in this group, including Uber. Which even I said his outfit looks out of place for a setting like this. Just wearing a black suit with a black fedora. Yeah. Oh, man. So yeah, by tomorrow night I should be starting on season 10 of The Simpsons on my end. See what all shenaniganery I have to experience with that show when it comes to that season.
Well,
aside from
let's just say,
aside from Kels's favorite moment in that show.
yeah. Well, let's just say to a lot of people, it's either the last good one or the first bad one, depending who you ask. Or people who aren't assholes and are just like, it averages out to still being good.
Yeah.
Especially now, like The Simpsons has decided to get crazy and do weird shit again, and I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Castellaneta's been on the writing team, and like it's actually some good stuff.
So it's the show's actually doing great again, which is nice after about 15-ish years of just being kind of like stagnant, of just being like in the okay, like just okay to eh. But yeah, it's definitely been climbing up, which is good as of late. So
like that one.
But yeah, ten's in a weird place, like I said.
I was gonna say, especially in that scene or that episode in season 29 that Wheels talked about, where Homer has an actual heart attack when he was trying to talk to his heart.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good one.
Yes. Oh God, I remember last week when Wheels talked about that. I just laughed my ass off during the Hero Club gaming stream.
Oh, it's better than Homer's first heart attack, almost. That he had Mr. Bird's office complete with TV monitor.
Yep.
Huh? Admit you're incompetent!
I wonder what season I'll get around to where Homer and Principal Skinner end up fighting each other with the shrimps stuck at the end of their sticks because they are supposed to be referencing Star Wars.
Oh.
And they're both allergic to shrimp. But hey, I got one more season before I see Maud's demise. Alright, so by the next time when we get around to playing this game again, we gotta take Ghetto's team to Hanma Castle, because we have to act as backup to help Thomas and his group fight off against the Zexan Council, who are trying to take the castle for themselves. So this is happening around the time when Thomas is about to be kicked out of his castle, which we experienced at the beginning of this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Funny to see how, when you're playing all these scenarios, how they tend to interlink with each other at times. Kind of crazy. almost like it creates a story. Wink, wink,
Yeah.
nudge, nudge.
Muteki? What? Season 10 got Super Bowl. Oh, that's right, that too. Yeah. And yeah, that's right. You'll love the last episode where they go to Japan, Muteki says, right? You'll see. You'll love that one.
Oh,
You'll love seeing Gojira and other things.
Evie.
And battling seizure robots. Oh, that's right, Mark Hamill is it? Yeah, that's right.
You
Mark
mean,
Hamill plays a character you don't know. Yeah.
but don't you mean Donku and Pajita?
Donku and Vegeta?
I can't believe that guy called him that. How did he get dyslexic like that and just call him?
Pretty sure that was on purpose.
Yeah, but then again, based on how he sounded, yeah, it was probably based on purpose intent. Anyways, so yeah, here's the save spot, and we'll go ahead and we'll save right here. I think this will put us at a great spot to where we can end off this episode for today.
Save up.
So yeah, I will be, like I said, I will be grinding for some better pieces of equipment and more money and, some levels for Ghetto's group. But the next time when we get back, or when we come back, we will resume where we left off, where we will finish up Ghetto's third chapter, and then we will get started with Chris's third chapter. And it's been quite a long while since we played as Chris Lightfellow, and we'll see where her adventures to the east toward Chisha Village is going to lead her, since she's currently on her pilgrimage to trying to find out what's all happened with their father and all, based on Jimba's words that he gave to her at the end of chapter 2. But anyways, with all that said and out of the way, I think it's time for us to start plugging, and I think I went first last week, Metal, and I think it's your turn this time.
Well, I feel the cattle prod, so it's my time to plug. Just follow me on X at VisibleNinja00, where you can see me mostly making the odd post and mostly retweeting news that I find interesting or funny. Excuse me, I also have a bit of a chest thing at the moment, but anyway. Also follow me and my group across social media at Hero Club for Life, especially our streams, which are Wednesdays and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, with Wednesdays being our news and discussion, watch, whatever show. And then Fridays we just hang out and chill. And we are currently going through some Mario Galaxy, so it's time to jump up. Hyperstar! Anyways, I'm done, thanks.
Classy. All right. You guys can follow me on YouTube and Twitch at Double RPG Reviews. YouTube is my bread and butter when it comes to content, and Twitch is secondary, as I stream on there mostly. But sometimes I do stream on both YouTube and Twitch, but it's primarily going to be just Twitch from now on. But if you want to follow me at both those sources, YouTube or Twitch, go ahead and do so to your heart's content. And also be sure to follow me on social media through Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky at Double RPG Reviews. And that's it. So, last but not least, Kaus.
Alright. I'm guessing you're going to put it in the Discord, but as for me, you can follow me right here on Twitch, twitch.tv/fighterkaus, FIGHDERXAOS. That's how you spell it. I stream on Tuesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays is King of Fighters 15. Fridays is Fate Grand Order. And check out my social media with the same name. I do webcomics and art, as well as the Ko-fi with the same name if you feel like leaving a tip. Especially now, as I didn't think I'd be broke just paying to start working, which is kind of dumb. But they really want to make sure I'm not a criminal.
I guess. Did you have anything else you wanted to plug?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, as I said, next time we will be going through the rest of Ghetto's third chapter, and then we will get started with Chris after that, with her third chapter in the game. So, until next week, I'm Double RPG.
Visible Ninja.
I'm Fighter Kaus.
And Muteki, what do you mean by twonky? since he says that in the chat.
No, it's talking about
Wonky.
Stephen Hawking.
Oh. Oh, has his own computer. Plug it in. Whatever. Anyways, Jerry, you got 2 great words that are left to end off the stream, and they are.
Nimi. Anyo.
Oh, he says Jimmy Neutron. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Adios. Ciao.